Good morning. I'm Crystal with Whole New Perspective. Welcome to my channel. Listen, if you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. The first week of January is in the books, and so is the first week of my Jar It Up 2023 challenge. I want to thank everyone that has participated in this challenge. I'm going to read off the names of those that have participated that I am aware of. If I fail to mention your name, just make sure that you have tagged me in your video, and that way I'll be able to see it. Otherwise, I may not know. And also use the hashtag JarItUp2023 in your title so that we can see that as well. I want to thank Black's Tropical Homestead. They did a wonderful video on apothecary. I want to thank the New Orleans gardener and her fig jam. I want to thank the Messy Homesteader. She fermented honey and garlic. I also want to thank my own Day One, who also fermented honey and garlic. Now, Yolanda, the gardener, she also did a short. I'm not exactly sure what she processed. This is her very first time using a canner. She has the Presto electric canner, and this is her first time. So I'll put a link to her as well. And I will also put a playlist together, and you'll be able to see that playlist. So I want to thank you all for participating in this Jar It Up 2023 challenge. You know, I started this challenge for many reasons. Selfishly for myself, because I needed to jar up so many things. You know, my freezers are full. Not only are my freezers full, my daughter has several pounds of meat in her freezer for me as well. And we know what happened during this winter, and the winter is not over, you know, and what I mean is the blackouts, the rolling blackouts, the power outages. Now, if we have a power outage for a very long time, I want to make sure that I have secured my food that's in my freezers. I do have solar, and we also have other gas propane generators as well, but I also need to go ahead and jar up a lot of the meat that's in my freezers. And not only do I have meat in there, I put vegetables and things in there all throughout the summer. I love shopping at the farmer's market, and I love jarring up a lot of those fresh vegetables, but sometimes I just don't have time, and so I put it in my freezer. So this is the time for me to jar it up as much as I can. This is part of, I'll have a video next week in regards to my chicken that I've jarred up. Now, I probably won't do really long, extensive videos with the things that I've jarred up before, because I do have a playlist of canning on things that I've canned, but there are so many other things that I need to do, I want to do. You know, I've had so many people ask me about my Cadco hot plate, and they wanted to know if it would hold the All-American canner. And at the time, I didn't have a canner. Now, I have had an All-American canner I bought it sometime early last year, and I have not used that, and that's another reason I wanted to start this challenge, is to force me to use that All-American canner. So that thing, it looks like a beast. So I'm going to use that, and the very first time that I use it, I'm going to show you how I use it, and we're going to see if this Cadco hot plate will hold up to that All-American canner. I also have a steam canner, and I haven't used that either, so I want to use that. I have some muscadine juice that a friend gave me. It's in the freezer. You know, she processed it and she made her own muscadine jelly with it, and it was delicious. So I'm going to be using that steamer, I hope, in making that jelly. I will also show you how to make jelly, and I think I will do a step-by-step video for grape jelly from grape juice, because that's the very first thing in the class that I took that we made, because it is just so simple to do. Now, it's not the very first thing that I processed, because I was processing before my class. I just needed that class to help me be more comfortable with my pressure canning, because as Yolanda the gardener says in her video, you can get nervous with the sounds, because the pressure canners, there are a lot of sounds, and so you just have to get used to those sounds, and you will as you can more often. Now, I also have some new things that I want to dehydrate in my dehydrator. I want to try some different things, and this is my opportunity to do that as well. So I'll be bringing that to you. You'll get a chance to see that. And then on my apothecary home front, you know, I need to ferment. I need to do a lot more, make a lot more tinctures, those things, and I want to bring those to you. The winter is still here, and I believe we will have another cold snap. So I need that. We need that at my family. We are running out of our tinctures that I've made, and so I need to get those things going as well. So there are so many things left to jar up. Although the first week is in the book, there are so many days left in this month of January, and I hope that you all will join me in jarring it up. Please remember to use the hashtag JarItUp2023, and please remember to tag me so that I know that you have created the video and I can mention you, and also I can share it out and we can all learn from each other and get that knowledge. You know, I also want to thank some people that have been promoting the hashtag JarItUp2023 challenge. I want to thank you. I want to thank Black's Tropical Homestead, Walking in Divine Purpose, Gigi Naturals Homestead, Growing with Hudson, Bougie Prepper, and Sydney Johnson and family. Thank you all so much for sharing that out and for promoting this. I think right now it's going to be very important to be able to store up as much food as you can. We all see what's going on with the shortages, and I won't spend a lot of time talking about that, but now really is the time to go ahead and secure your food. Learn so many different ways to process your food, to put that food up. Even freezing, that is a way to process food, you know, and I do that as well. As I said, I have several freezers that are full, as well as my daughter's, which I am in the process of jarring it up. So please join me. We have so much more time remaining the rest of this month to jar it up, and I will bring back this challenge again later in the year. That is the reason I wanted to call it Jar It Up 2023, because there will be other times during harvest season that we will be jarring it up. So guys, thank you so much for coming along with me, and thank you for supporting all the people that are jarring it up. It's just a wonderful thing to come together, to be able to learn and share each other's knowledge. Thanks again.